Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. Today I'm going to be ranking the top 10 cards in the game right now at the end of Season 7, and I basically just want to share my opinion on who the top 10 cards in the game are. I am sure there's going to be a lot of disagreement with these rankings, so if you do disagree with my rankings, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what you disagree with, and who you think I rank too high, who did I rank too low, and who did I leave off this list that you absolutely love. But I just want to make it clear that this is entirely my opinion, just like every other ranking video that I have ever done on this channel. So if you do enjoy this video, before we hop into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Trying to slowly but surely push towards the 2,000 subscriber mark on the channel, and I really appreciate all the recent support on the videos. But without further ado, let's hop right into it and take a look at this list. So first card on this list is Mr. Thon Maker, and I'm actually not 100% sure, but I do believe Thon did come out in this season. I already have his page pulled up actually, and he's 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan, hotspots everywhere, 47 Hall of Fame badges. And to be honest, something that I will notice on basically, I will point out on basically every one of these cards, they come with every key badge pretty much that you can want at this point in the game. There may be a couple cards that there is an exception to that, but I don't really think there's much need to talk about the badges because there's not really anything important he misses. What is he missing that's important? Maybe a badge like Pickpocket or Pick Dodger would be nice, a Worm or a Brick Wall, but he's playing the small forward position for me and for most people if you're using this card. He's got great athleticism, really good slashing and shooting, solid defensive stats. If his defensive stats were a little bit better, that wouldn't be a terrible thing in terms of interior and perimeter defense as well as steal, but you can put a defensive wrench on that and fix those as well. Also has a super smooth jump shot. Jump shot 47 on very quick is a very nice jumper. It's not one of the fastest jumpers in the game, but it's super smooth and easy to green. Pro 2 size up. He can curry slide on next gen, can't on current gen. Also has the Pro 3 behind the back, which is the best behind the back in the game. Best dribble 6 in the game on this card, and I think he is an elite option at the small forward position. He is, in my opinion, the second best small forward in the game right now. At the number 9 position, we have Mr. Jimmy Butler, who is a free card, super elite free card that you can get from completing the Bill Russell Spotlight challenges. And he's 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, has a nice player build though, looks bigger than 6'7" for sure. Hotspots everywhere and 48 Hall of Fame badges. Again, not missing any key Hall of Fame badges. It would be nice if he had maybe a bailout, rebound chaser, rim protector, brick wall. Not even brick wall because you don't set picks with him. But a couple of those badges might be nice, but again, not really missing much. Elite stats as well, 98s on a lot of the perimeter defensive stats, 99, 97, 99. I mean, elite slasher as well, shooter, great athlete, basically a close to GOAT card statistically. One of the better jumpers in the game as well with jump shot 22, which is super smooth and easy to green. Pro 2 size up and can actually curry slide because he's under 6'9", and also has the Pro 3 behind the back. So again, perfect dribble sigs, great stats, great badges, another elite card. And I will say again, a lot of these positions are preference simply just because there are so many good cards in the game at this point that are so close and really can do everything that a lot of this game does come down to preference. But in my opinion, I do really like this Jimmy Butler card and think that he deserves to be the 9th best card in the game. At the number 8 position, we have Mr. Danny Ferry, who is probably the oldest card on this list, I would say. Danny Ferry for sure has to be the oldest card on this list at this point, and is another free card that you were able to get in the Triple Threat Offline Vault, I believe. Was it halfway through Season 6 that he was available? Not honestly 100% sure, but he has hot zones everywhere, 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan and a massive player build. 33 Hall of Fame badges, but has every key Hall of Fame badge that you could want. Quick first step, flexible range, showtime, bailout, handles for days, clamps, hard crush, receptor, intimidator, rim protector, pogo stick. My Danny Ferry also has like 8 other extra Hall of Fame badges. Elite speed, defensive stats. I put defensive Grinches on him as well, which does improve his defense a little bit, but he doesn't really need them. Also a great slasher and shooter, has the base 98 on very quick with Rudy Gay upper, one of the best jump shots, quickest jump shots as well in the game, if not the quickest. Again, perfect dribble sigs, elite card. I love Danny Ferry. I think he's one of those perfect glue guys on team that I would still 100% recommend running if you do have him. And honestly, I think I may run him till the end of the year, but we'll have to see. At the number 8 position, we have Mr. LeBron James. Number 7, I apologize. The point guard LeBron, obviously. And the thing about point guard LeBron that I think sets him apart from the other out of position, the non-out of position LeBron, is the fact that he can play that point guard position. So he is your primary ball handler when you have him in the game. He's 6'9" with a 7' wingspan and a massive player build. LeBron has one of the wider, best defensive player builds as well. He plays elite defense on the court. 49 hops and hot zones everywhere, including Hall of Fame showtime, range extender, flexible green machine. I mean, you'd rather him have hot zone hunter, Hoff rim protector, off rebound chaser, but like he's not really missing any key Hall of Fame badges again. Borderline GOAT card stats, 98 speed acceleration, 97 speed with the ball, and a 6'9" player is insane. He's elite stats all across the board on defense, slashing, shooting. He's great. And his jumper on very quick isn't bad. It's pretty easy to green. It's not a bad jumper at all. He can't shoot corner threes, but at the point guard position, that's not nearly as important because he's going to be handling the ball a lot for you. In addition to, again, perfect dribble sigs, just like a lot of cards in this list with the best between the legs, size up, and behind the back. Unfortunately, can't curry slide because he's too heavy at 6'9", but still an elite option at the point guard position. In my opinion, the third best point guard in the game right now. At the number 6 position, we have Mr. Kevin Garnett. Not Kevin Garnett. What? Kristaps Porzingis. I'm sorry. I said Kevin Garnett. Am I good? But yeah, Kristaps Porzingis is, in my opinion, the 6th best card in the game right now. I was very tempted to put him a bit higher on this list, up to like, I was close to putting him even like 4th potentially, but I decided to go with another center at that spot, and we'll get to that in a second. But Kristaps has hot spots everywhere except for this one mid-range, which doesn't really matter. He's 7'3" with a 7-foot wingspan and a massive player build. He's basically Bol Bol but better. Y'all know how much I love Pink Diamond Bol Bol. I still run him as my backup power forward, and this Kristaps is literally Bol Bol but better. Hall of Fame Showtime, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, flexible release, Deadeye, range extender, basically every shooting badge, quick for step and unpluckable as well on a 7'3" player is amazing. In addition to Hall of Fame clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, post move blocker, rim beyond chaser, rim protector. Y'all see this Kristaps is a glitched card, and the reason that is look at his defense. He's got 93 plus on every defensive stat, which is absolutely crazy. In addition to elite slashing, shooting, speed. He moves incredible. He moves exactly like Bol Bol, basically. They have the same dribble sigs, pretty much, with the Pro 2 size up. He only has the Pro 1 behind the back, but again, that's a solid behind the back and has one of the better releases in the game, again, with the Brook Lopez based on very quick. Super easy to green, relatively quick jumper as well, and I love KP. I start KP at the center position, even though I do believe there's one better center in the game than him, but obviously I absolutely adore Kristaps Porzingis. I don't know why I keep saying Kevin Garnett in this game. At the number 5 position, we have Mr. Paul George, who I believe is the best shooting guard in the game right now. Well, the best player that I would run at shooting guard, maybe not the best shooting guard eligible player, but the best player I would run at shooting guard in this game right now. And that's because he's 6'9" with 6'11" wingspan, which is a huge mismatch, that size at the shooting guard position. Also hotspots everywhere in 48 Hall of Fame badges, again, including every major Hall of Fame badge that you could want. Like Hoff rim protector and bailout would be nice, but obviously I don't think those are necessary. Also has borderline GOAT card stats, again, with 98s on most perimeter defensive stats. Speed and acceleration are 97 with a 95 speed with ball and a 98 driving dunk, 97 shot 3. Again, close to 99 stats in basically everything. Paul George release on very quick is one of my favorite jumpers in the game. These last few days since I've been using this Paul George card a lot, I think I green more consistently with him off the dribble and really consistently off the catch as well. But off the dribble, I think I green more consistently with Paul George than any other card in the game right now. When he gets takeover, it's auto greens. This card is so cheese. Also has the Pro 2 curry slide, and he can actually curry slide because he's 220 pounds at 6'9", which is the maximum threshold to be able to curry slide. So that's just another added element to this card, in addition to having the Pro 2 size up and the Pro 3 behind the back. Pro 1 between the legs, not great, but those other two dribble sigs more than make up for it, in addition to his ability to curry slide. And I do think he is the best shooting guard in the game right now, and an absolutely elite option if you're looking for somebody at that shooting guard or small forward position on your team. At the number 4 position, I'm going to go with Dikembe Mutombo. And this was kind of tough between Dikembe and Kristaps. I'll be completely honest. I had to pick which one I decided I preferred. I went with Dikembe Mutombo for one simple reason, and that is that his burst feels like Kareem. Dikembe Mutombo moves differently off the burst. There's only a couple of the cards in this game that move like Dikembe Mutombo off the burst, and one of them is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But the thing that separates Dikembe from Kareem is his ability to shoot the three-pointer. He has Hall of Fame range, tons of more Hall of Fame shooting badges, and a 94 shot 3, as well as a better release than Kareem. Jump shot 4 isn't incredible, but it's a good jumper. Perfect dribble sigs, again, just like every other card. Can't curry slide, but he does have the size up. Hall of Fame Showtime, quick first step, and downhill. It would be nice if he had Hall of Fame ankle breaker, bailout, handles for days, dimer badges like that, but you don't really need him to play make that much. And with his burst, I mean, he is amazing. And then you look at his defensive stats and badges. He has every single defensive badge on Hall of Fame, which I think he might be the one of only 2 cards in the game with this. Like, I think there's one other card who's actually on this list who we get to in a second, who also is has every defensive badge in Hall of Fame, but he has 99 interior, 98 perimeter, 96 lateral quickness, 98 pass reception, 92 steal, 99 block, 95-9 defensive consistency. He's an elite rebounder. He's 7'2" with an absolutely massive wide player build. He dunks on everybody. He can shoot the 3 at a better rate than Kareem. He's basically Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with better defense, better athleticism, better shooting. Like, he is stupid good. This Dikembe Mutombo card is my favorite center in the game by a small margin right now. At the number 3 position, we have Mr. Ben Simmons, who I believe was the card that I said was the best card in the game when when I did this list last, but he's 6'10" at the point guard position with a 7-foot wingspan. Simmons also gets ridiculous contact dunks. I don't think there's a card in the game that gets contact dunks as much and as crazily as Ben Simmons. Also has 44 Hall of Fame badges and hot zones everywhere, including Hall of Fame Showtime, range, flexible, hot zone hunter, etc., etc. Dimer, bailout, handles for days, quick first step, unpluckable. Again, he's the best. I don't think there's that much that needs to be said about Ben Simmons. He's the second best point guard in the game on Hall of Fame. I'm going to say this, and I'll explain, get into this more in a second. I think he's the best point guard in the game, but I am making this list specifically on unlimited difficulty because I know that's the difficulty that most of my viewers play, but I will explain why that is in a second. But I do think, I'll just keep that in your mind, I think he's the best point guard in the game on Hall of Fame. Also has borderline GOAT card stats with his speed, shot three, driving dunk, speed of the ball, defensive stats, except the interior, but he's good on the interior as well. He's a great card. Really, really nice jump shot that's super easy to green, which is huge, I think, compared to a couple of the other top point guards in the game, who I wouldn't say have quite as good at easy of a green of a release. Also has the Pro 2 size up, Pro 8 between the legs, great dribble six. His behind the back isn't great, but it's usable. And yeah, he's an elite option at the point guard position. Second best point guard in the game, in my opinion, on unlimited difficulty. Yes. At the number 2 position, we have Mr. Bill Russell, who I did say was the best card in the game when he came out, and I do believe he was still the best card in the game until this past Friday, and I will get into that in just a second. I think y'all know why. But Bill Russell is 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan and 61 Hall of Fame badges. He's a 99 over everything card. What does he not have? 99. 98 3-pointer, 98 speed of the ball. Those are the only 2 98 cards and stats on this list. Hall of Fame badges that you'd like him to have. Deadeye, flexible, green machine. That's it. Those are the only badges that I would add to this card, and like 983, 988 speed of the ball, those literally get boosted by your coach often. Like, it doesn't matter. Ray Allen release on very quick, which is just ridiculous. They gave Bill Russell Ray Allen release. It's super chicken, easy to green. Pro 2 size up, Pro 1 behind the back is solid. Pro 3 between the legs, doesn't matter that much, I don't think, because you're not dribbling with him a ton, but he does have the ability to create as well. Just an exceptional card. I love Bill Russell at the power forward position. I think there's a good chance he plays in my in-game lineup at that power forward position, either in my starting lineup or on my bench. And the final number 1 card in the game, in my opinion, on unlimited difficulty specifically, is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I don't think that comes as any surprise. That being said, if this was on Hall of Fame, I just want to say briefly, I would put Giannis at 3rd and Ben Simmons at 1st or 2nd. I'd probably put Bale at 1st and Ben Simmons at 2nd on Hall of Fame difficulty, but that's because Giannis's release, I'm going to be completely honest, I struggle to green a lot with Giannis. If you can green with Giannis, then more power to you. He's the best card in the game, and I don't think it's that close. But on Hall of Fame, greening is very important, and I struggle a lot to green with this Giannis Antetokounmpo card. But on unlimited difficulty, it doesn't matter, because you're going to hit a ton of whites. He has a ton of elite Hall of Fame shooting badges. If you add Hall of Fame range to him, he basically has every shooting badge you want, and I added Hall of Fame badge to mine when I was using him. Most Giannis's on the auction house honestly have Hall of Fame range because a lot of people got it from the token market and have been using it on him. Also, he comes with every other major Hall of Fame badge. Basically, GOAT card stats, again, similar to a lot of other cards on this list. But Giannis, the thing about him is he moves so differently on the defensive end. And now on the offensive end as well. Look at his dribble six. They gave him Pro 2 size up, Pro 3 behind the back. On Giannis, that's just ridiculous. The Giannis release on very quick as well is super quick and easy to get off. I just struggle to green it. And I think that's the one thing that holds me back from saying he's the best card in the game on Hall of Fame difficulty. But in Unlimited, where greening's not nearly as important, he'll knock down a ton of whites for you. He'll green relatively consistently if you're good players. Well, you'll be able to get his release down hopefully a little bit and green some with him, but it doesn't matter because he's so good on defense, such a mismatch at the point guard position, and so elite as a slasher that I just don't think it matters that much on Unlimited because you're going to hit whites when he's open. And he's just the best. I love this Giannis Antetokounmpo card so much on Unlimited difficulty. He's so much fun to use, and I do believe specifically on Unlimited difficulty, like I've said about 10 times now, he is the best card in the game. So that is going to do it for this video. This is my list of the top 10 cards in the game right now. This is entirely my opinion, and I know this list is likely very different from the list of a lot of other YouTubers have made, and maybe potentially different from your list. And if so, that is entirely okay, but I would love to hear your opinion. So make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what your list would be and what differs from your list to my list. And also make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe as well if you did enjoy this video, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.